Golden Knights win another one, 6-3 over the Canucks. And if the season ended today in the Eastern Conference, the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Boston Bruins, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Washington Capitals, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Philadelphia Flyers, all are in the playoffs, and there's a scramble for 2 wild card spots between the Devils, the Blue Jackets of Columbus, the New York Islanders, and the Carolina Hurricane. They're all within a couple points of each other. So it's going to be a crazy scene there trying to get the last 2 playoff spots in the Eastern Conference of the NHL. In the Western Conference, you have Nashville, Winnipeg, and Dallas in right now if the season ended, and Vegas, San Jose, and Anaheim Ducks in. And 4 teams scrambling for the last 2 playoff spots, the Minnesota Wild, the St. Louis Blues, the Los Angeles Kings, and the Calgary Flames. And our Blackhawks are not going to make it. They're not in the. It's unbelievable that the Blackhawks are not in the playoffs. 10 years I've had season tickets, and I'm not going to be going to a playoff game this year. And it's been a rough.
Did anybody see that coming?
Well, the salary cap is just eating them away. The problem is, you pay Kane and you pay Taves so much money, and then Hossa retires,
right.
And then they seem to. And then Saad came back, and I thought that was going to be a big boost, but he's kind of leveled off. And now Corey Crawford's injured, their goaltender. So
right.
It's been a tough year at the UC all the way around, pretty much, right?
You think Hossa was that big of an influence?
I think so.
Figure prior to the Blackhawks, he was with the Wings.
Yeah.
And look how good the Red Wings were when he was there.
Right.
And he left and went to the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
And moved them up another level.
Right.
So,
right.
But
at the same time, he can't play forever because he was getting old. But the guy, what I liked about him was that I've never seen a guy just play 100%. I mean, always 100%. And I think he helped the young guys. The young guys saw his work ethic, his off-season thing. And hockey's a little different. I think in hockey that stuff matters a little bit more. I think the guys in hockey listen to the veterans a little bit more than they do maybe in some of these other sports. So, and losing them, you lost leadership there, and then the defensemen. And I think the other thing that hurts the Blackhawks is, you know how long the playoffs are in hockey, right? They're forever.
Yep.
And every one of those years you had like Duncan Keith and Seabrook playing so many minutes of playoff hockey, it almost extends their career like 2 or 3 years longer. That now they're tired, they're beat up. They're getting, it ages you all that playoff hockey. And I think that with the salary cap, so it's time to rebuild. I think it happens to everybody all the time. So what are you going to do, right?